Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're a returner, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. I'm Vanessa and this is Nessa CX Beauty. Today's video is going to be a full face of throwbacks. So this is some makeup that I used to love and swear by, and I want to see how it works on my current face and how my opinion has changed over the years due to, like, you know, your skin changes with age and by season. So I want to see how things perform, and I definitely found some hits and some misses. So if you guys want to see that, just continue watching. So since I have been using the NYC Velvet Liner for like my entire makeup journey, I already waterlined and tightlined with it since I did mention it in my previous video, and you guys know that it's a holy grail and all of that jazz. So I'm gonna go into how I used to do my eyeshadow. And the first thing I did was put concealer down, and I used to use the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline in the shade Neutralizer. I used to spread it around with my fingers. The next thing that I used to go in with was my Coty Airspun, and this is in translucent extra cover. I take out the sifter because I do not want the sifter in there, and I went over my concealer with this because it's different, because before I used to always set my eye primer, but now I don't at all. But this is what I used to do when these were like my holy grails. I'm gonna just go into my tape, and for eyeshadow we are going into the OG Wet n Wild Comfort Zone. This used to be everybody's favorite palette, and I have not departed with it, so
Tired, but I'm gonna use it for the video. We're just gonna dip into the crease shade
right here and see how it performs. And with my e.l.f. contour brush, I'm gonna go into the definer shade.
Oh shoot.
I haven't used this palette in a while, so my reactions may be like a little bit like,
Whoa, forgot that it was this good.
And then since we are not cutting our crease, I'm just gonna go in with the eyelid color right here and place it right there. See, this was everybody's favorite palette for a good reason, because it's still performing super well.
Even though it's super old.
And now I'm just gonna recreate this on the other side. Next up is the eyeliners. So the thing about the eyeliner that I used to use is that it was sold on Amazon, and it's no longer like in stock anywhere. I tried looking for it, and it was like some off-brand, didn't even know what brand it came from, like China. So I am going to be using the same two that I mentioned in my favorite. I'm just going to be using the Revlon Stay Skinny Liner and the Maybelline Line Stiletto, and I'll do that off camera. Then we're going to go into face products and eyebrow products. So the liner is on, and honestly, the more I look at myself in the mirror, I'm just like,
why did I stop using this palette? It's so good, even though I know it's probably past the expiration mark. It's bomb.
I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna reach for that more often. I didn't even need to cut my crease to get the shimmer shade to look as iridescent as it does right now, and that's crazy. But we're just gonna get into the brows now. Before the brow wiz, my favorite thing to use was the Anastasia brow pomade in Ebony. And you know, the thing about this product is this was probably the day and age where I got made fun of a lot, because people made fun of my blocky eyebrows because I used a lot of this product. And you know, I feel like if you like the way you do your makeup, honestly, other people's opinions shouldn't matter. But like, it was a hard time because I loved my eyebrows the way that they looked with this product, but you know, I got a lot of like people making fun of me for it. So the moral of the story is do what makes you happy and do what makes you feel like you look beautiful, because I don't know, there's a lot of history behind this. Like, but I'm gonna go into my e.l.f. small angled brush, dig into this product, and just continue with my brows. And you know, part of it is like, right now I'm very content with my brows, but before I used to be really self-conscious about them. And I tried using this as the thing to like make my eyebrows look better, and when people decided to, you know, post pictures of my eyebrows and make fun of them, it wasn't like a great experience. And over the years I have learned how to like not go excessive with this product, but yeah, I used to OD. And that is it for that. And I'm sorry that I'm getting like teary-eyed. So while I was recomposing myself, I did moisturize, and now I'm just gonna go into the primer that started it all, and it's the Maybelline Baby Skin. This like revolutionized primers, and this one is actually brand new, and it was kind of hard to get because it wasn't at Walgreens, it wasn't at Dwayne Reed, but I went into like a beauty supply and they had it, so I had to get it because, you know, what's a throwback video without the Maybelline Baby Skin, you know? I actually remember not liking this that much, but it's all I used because, you know, I didn't know about any other primers. So that's what we're gonna go with today, you know? And again, I'm sorry for losing composure, but, you know, some things trigger. And I didn't realize that that would while I was filming. All right, and then the way that I used to do my foundation, I used to use the Benefit Highbeam under my foundation. And basically just do this. I used to use my fingers, but I'm gonna use my beauty blender to not be like a savage on this video. And then the L'Oreal True Match in N6. I'm hoping this is my color. But yeah, this thing was everybody's holy grail. If you look at YouTube videos like from years ago, everybody is on this foundation. But I'm gonna go in and basically just pounce. After that, I would always go back into the same concealer that I put on my eyes and go into, you know, all of the highlighting areas. And now I'm just gonna pounce in that. After that, I would go into my Coty Airspun again. See this, what I'm about to show you is what I showed you with the RCMA powder, but this powder, I used to put it all over my face. And this is a heavier powder than the RCMA, so I don't know why I don't know. I used to think that this made my foundation look amazing, and I don't know how this is gonna end up right now because I stopped using Coty Airspun all over my face in college because I realized that it would make me, it wasn't like giving the effect that I thought it would. But let's see how my skin has changed, and if my skin has changed, and if this is gonna start working for me again. I don't know. Okay, so now we're gonna just brush everything away after a good few minutes. And now we're gonna dig into something that I kind of regret using back then, and I'll probably regret using today because I'm a dry girl, and putting this much powder on my face is kind of scaring me right now, but I'm I'm gonna go into the Rimmel Stay Matte. And I used to put this under my eyes, guys. So now we're just gonna go into the OG contour product, and this is the Benefit Hoola bronzer. And then every time I start using this bronzer again, I literally feel like I should be using it more often, because no matter how much time passes, it always performs really well. For blush, pause this video and take a guess of what the blush will be, because I feel like everybody mentions this in their throwbacks. And
pause. Make your guess. And if your guess was the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso, you are correct, and you can pat yourself on the back.
But this was everybody's favorite back then, for a good reason, because it is a really nice peach blush. And it still works.
My nose is itchy.
The first highlighter that I ever purchased was the Physicians Formula Warm Nude palette. This has gone through the gigs. Look at it. I used to love these 4 shades right down here. Just swirl it around, put it in my inner tear duct. It's still beautiful. Look at that. I'm just gonna use it as a highlighter with my Luxie Precision Foundation brush. Same 4. The next thing we're just gonna dig into are the lips, and this one is the Wet n Wild lipstick in Bare It All. I used to wear this every single day, but it is matte and it does dry out the lips, so keep that in mind. But it is a nice nude color that literally goes with any look and lasts all day on the lips, and it's literally less than $5, and it's still on sale in your local drugstore.
So if you don't know what this is, get on it.
For lashes, I had the unpopular opinion, and I really liked the Mega Lash Volume Express by Maybelline. I loved it like so much. And now, not as much, because that is not as good as my Lash Paradise. I'm obsessed with Lash Paradise. But this is my OG mascara. I'm gonna try to use this one for the lower lash. Before, when I was obsessed with this, I would never put mascara on my bottom lashes, but, you know.
Trends come up and trends dissipate.
And that is the look, but I'm gonna show you a product that I bought because everybody else had, and I used this like crazy back then. This is literally almost done, but this is not my favorite product. But I'm so happy that, you know, setting sprays have evolved from this, because I'm gonna just say it. This is Model in a Bottle, the makeup setting spray. It's not the original, it's not in the original bottle, but this is the original formula, and oh my god, this has so much alcohol in it. So I'm gonna spray myself with this, but literally 5 minutes after that, I'm gonna spray myself with the MAC Fix Plus, because
this dries you out like a mother.
But yeah, for the purpose of the video, this is a throwback, and I did love this before, but not so much now. Let's go. Keep your eyes closed for this, because all the other ones that I have now don't like sting the eye as much, but this stings the eye. Whoa, that was not a good experience. Nope. I still hate it. I wanted to use it for this video just because it is a throwback, but Max Fix Plus is a throwback too, so I'm gonna spray this on because my face feels like all the moisture is coming out. This is a lot of alcohol in it. The first ingredient is alcohol in this, just letting you guys know that. But Mac Fix Plus, whew, that feels so much better, guys, so much better. And that is my full face of throwbacks that I haven't used in a while. And oh my god, some hits, some misses. The first hit for me that I have to start using more is the Comfort Zone. This is still so good, like comparable to a lot of high-end, and I love the way that it performed on my eyes today. Loving it. Another standout is the Nude by Physicians Formula. This one has gone through it, but amazing. The Hoola bronzer, whenever I use it, I always wish that I use it more often because it does a really good job contouring. And then the Luminoso blush still looks very beautiful, and I'm in love with it, you know. Some misses that I used to love. The first one, of course, that we're gonna talk about is Model in the Bottle, but you know, I kind of expected this because I did try it out a few times, like within like the last few years, and every time I tried it, I hated it. And today I hated it the same. Like it's pretty bad for me, and I'm dry skinned, so keep that in mind. But yeah, everything else that I used was kind of so-so. I do still like the L'Oreal True Match, and I do still like every other product that I use. This one was good, built up, but
yeah, Lash Paradise. I'm gonna say it in every video until it gets like ingrained in everybody's heads in the entire world that the Lash Paradise is just bomb and nothing can compare to it.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did, because looking through my old favorites, I definitely like have like some nostalgia and some trauma, but you know, everything that we go through in life makes us stronger. So to those of you who have made it thus far, I hope you guys have a great day, and thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Bye bye.